Congratulations, Dianne. I know you're looking forward to retirement, but I hope you don't mind too much if I take a moment to look back. I still remember the day that you came into the office to apply for the position of our new AIDS program nurse. You asked me, why did I choose to interview you? I'll never forget. I had to look at you and say, well, everyone who applied for that job had the same Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. So I went through the hobbies and interests, and you'd listed cats, and I liked cats. So you got the interview. We, um, we had a little bit of a private, quiet start. You were very private about your personal life, but I kind of could see between or read between the lines. I still do. And it wasn't very long before you weren't just a good employee, but you became a great friend, a friend for life. You know, I loved those early years in the AIDS program, loved serving the community of Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, and area, loved the passion we both had for our work. We created an amazing program long before the digital era, long before easy use of computers and Photoshop and all kinds of programs that would help us create pamphlets. We did it all by hand. We managed to get funding that made other people envious, and we grew that program so quickly. I remember walking into senior staff meetings and being able to say things like, Dianne came up with this idea, Gretchen came up with that idea, Mark had such and so an idea. You guys made my job easy, and I was always proud to give credit. Thanks to you, I also met some amazing people, some wonderful people that are still part of my life to this day. But we didn't just have fun either, did we? We lost some really amazing, some very special people, Dianne. We both know who they are. Robert, Chris, James St. James, so many of them. I think the grief began to suck me down under, and I had to run away in 1992. But I can look back. I can think about our work with Aqua. I can think about Casey House Hospice. I can think about the nights that we went out to the bars to spread our message of safer sex, proper condom use, condom sense, I think we called it. I can remember those early conferences we went to. Remember the time you went to San Francisco when you no sooner got back home safe and sound and they had that earthquake? Yeah. We accomplished a lot together. We had a tremendous passion for what we were doing. You even introduced me to the Young and the Restless because they had the first AIDS patient on television. I still watch it, Dianne. Not all the time, but whenever I can get a minute. We had fun. We had amazing times. We grew like crazy. But some of the fun, yeah. What was that one? The milking machine story? Do you remember that one? Because I won't ever forget it. We heard you use that word, and Mark, Gretchen, May, and I just kind of came and crowded round. We heard you say, you used a milking machine? Then there was your silence, our amazement. Well, how did it feel? And I guess the kid said it felt funny. And you said, was it a good funny or a bad funny? We watched you going red, but you kept your calm. The rest of us were falling down, but you stayed calm, and you answered him. And I was so proud of you. And now look, let's look forward. You're getting ready to retire. You want a big laugh? I'm directing a play about AIDS in the 80s. I'm looking back. It's been 20 years for me. But I'm working with HIV-infected men to bring about Larry Kramer's most amazing play about AIDS in the early 80s. How Reagan wouldn't mention the word. That's when you and I were there. Remember that? I sure do. I really wish you were at my side for this play. But you're not. You get to go and retire and travel. And I just hope your travel sends you back out our way. It's been a long time since you came to BC. Oh, and by the way, I'm coming out your way at the end of November. So I hope you still have that guest room ready. I love you, Dianne Redding. I'm glad to call you my friend. And I wish you the most amazing retirement and the best future possible. Congrats.